Good morning, beautiful souls. Rebecca Thompson here on my home turf. I was going to say surf and turf on my home surf here at the beautiful Warren Beach on Bribie Island. Check this out. Beautiful souls, sending you some radiance from the ocean this morning. And I'm getting really excited for Creator Unleashed. The energy that is building around this transmission that's coming through for our Creator Unleashed 7-day Heaven on Earth collective. If you haven't seen it yet, then take a little look. We've popped a link in the comments up here. We launched about a week ago. We're starting on Monday, so you have a few more days to join us. And I'm telling you, the energy that is bubbling around this 7-day collective, this is brand new. The quantum field is speeding up. I was sitting here before just literally spinning around my kind of cells. The whole electron field is speeding up. And so if you are wanting to really start leading from your soul self and put your self-doubts out here on the back seat, then you want to join us. I don't even know exactly what is going to come through next week. I've shared with many of you that this last 18 months has been a potent surrender to soul activation for me that I consciously kind of put forward. I've been on this personal development path for some time, as many of you know, and I run an incredible Bear Beacon community. I've been leading a sort of soul aligned life for quite some time, created an amazing business from it. But as things grow, the potential risk is greater, right? As your business grows, as things shift and change, you have to shift and change with it. And sometimes that can be a little challenging. We're facing that a little in our business at the moment, but it is also very exciting. And in this past year, I have put myself in different situations to train myself even more to surrender to soul. And those of you that have been witnessing my journey, I'm just getting distracted because there is some serious dolphin activity happening out here on the ocean. I'm going to be too far away for you to see it, but it's very cool. It's literally above the phone. We've got splashes and jumps of dolphins in the water, which is so cool. So cool. That playful dolphin energy is with us. Who wants to be a bit more playful? Yes? This is what Creator Unleashed is about. When you surrender to soul, you stop getting into the nitty-gritty of what your mind is telling you should happen, different strategies, different ways of doing things, and you start listening and feeling and being able to follow through and trusting what your soul self wants, what your creator wants, because you are a creator. You are a divine soul. And yet we have been programmed through this human life experience to operate from the mind, to operate from these different paradigms that are not who you are. And so the collective energy around us is all working from that mindset. So the power of coming into this container, there is a lot of power, but one of the things is around being in a collective energy where we are all aligning to soul self. And every day I'm going to be channeling different transmissions to come through and activate your creator within. This last trip that I had, where I was seriously surrendering to soul, many of you know I was in the desert and I spent a lot of time at Uluru. Let me tell you, she is activating and opening portals. We're doing it together. There are many that have been called to sort of activate and connect with ancient sites at the moment. I'm just one of them. But the energy that is coming through the portals, the vocal transmissions, the portals of healing has been huge since being at Uluru. And it is this energy and the activations from there and that next level of soul power and psychic development, let me sort of just say, that's been activated in me. I want to share that with you because it is time for us to create our heaven on earth, and we don't do that through trying to change our environment, to trying to change the system, we have to energetically show up different. We have to embody our soul self, and we can't just do that on the mat or in meditation. We have to be able to do that, and we need to be able to carry that in a fully embodied way. No more checking out, no more just spinning out into the etheric realm, right, and sort of escaping this material world. No, we have to fully embody our divinity. That is the path that we are on, and this week is to help you really take a quantum leap in that, so you can start to move forward with your soul self, from your soul self. Like I say, put self-doubt, put efforting, put the old program on the back seat, and to show you and activate within you more than anything this greater capacity through the power of the collective, through the power of the tools I'm going to share with you, through the power of the transmissions and activations, some of which have come through, some of which are still coming through right now. And I'm going to download in a moment, because this is the thing about living in creator energy. It doesn't plan ahead, because everything is shifting and changing constantly as you are joining up to this collective program. And we have had like over 50 beautiful souls like register, and we're still going, so you've got a few more days to join us. The energy is shifting and changing, right? Because your collective energy is creating something right now in this moment. This is not something that I have like fully pre-planned and I'm just going to carry it out no matter what. No, the creator energy is something that evolves moment by moment in deep response to the moment. So I know some of what's coming through, but I also am so allowing of that soul juice and soul self to come through exactly as needed for the collective in that moment. And that is where the ease and flow and grace comes from. What if you could trust in every moment that you would make the perfect choice, right? We get so caught up in rightness, right? But what if you were able to fully trust your soul self? And there might be moments that you do that. Yeah. I realized a few years ago that I was completely trusting my soul self in some situations and not in others. For example, when I teach yoga, I never plan my lesson. Or maybe I did for the first year after my training. No, I sit down, I tune in, I surrender, I open my mouth, and it literally just emerges from me, deep from in my womb. My voice is just a vessel, my body is a vessel. Moment by moment, I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth, I don't know where we're going, and it is always perfect. And the more and better I do that, people come up to me at the end and go, oh my God, did you do that just for me? Because when you connect into your soul self and you enact and you follow what is the highest for you, it is always the highest for everybody else. That's just how it is. And so when I realized this a few years ago, I started to look at other areas of my life that I wasn't fully doing that. And like I said, I've been living a soul aligned life in so many ways, right? And my programs, my Be a Beacon community, my Brilliance Without Burnout program, this program, for quite some time, it's emerged from soul self, right? But the head was still getting in the way a bit, right? And then the greater the risks, kind of the more to and fro and sort of started to happen at times with those kind of crunchy things. But a few years ago, I was like, but what if that same level of soul surrender that I do when I'm teaching yoga, I could bring to everything? What if I could just completely let go and trust that? And since I have been trusting that, magic and miracles have been happening even more in my life. Now, I'm not saying it's super easy. There's a little bit of head stuff to get out the way, but I know many of the souls that have been showing up, that are showing up for this collective, are already on this path, just like I was a few years ago. And you are ready for this next level activation to trust your soul self and the power of this container to really heighten and speed up the quantum field so that you feel more powerful in your soul self. And what this does is it allows you to trust more deeply from that place, because you're going to hear that voice more strongly. And I'm going to show you places in your body to anchor that so that you really feel that power within and you can learn to trust it. And we're going to do so much more, right? So much more. So that you can start to live a life of attraction, a life of ease, a life of abundance, a life of prosperity. Because when you align yourself to that kind of energy, which you are a creator in your soul self, when you can fully align yourself to that, that is the nature of you. That is the nature of creation and creator as you, as your divine soul self embodied in this field in this moment. And when you get yourself out of the way and all the obstacles, you get all the obstacles out of the way that are getting in the way of you realizing that, materializing that, right? It's as simple as that. So you have 3 days left to join us for Creator Unleashed 7-Day Heaven on Earth Collective. You want to be there live for this experience. It is just around approximately 60 minutes each day. I'm going to be, again, following soul self. If we're wrapped up and done in 40 minutes, we're wrapped up and done in 40 minutes. But allow yourself the 60. Every day, midday, in a private Facebook Live group, potent energy. If you can't be there live for it, no problem, because the using a Facebook Live group means that those the energy and the videos are going to be instantly replayable, which is why we have done it that way. All right, ease and grace and instant access. The energy is going to be there. You're going to be able to keep tapping in and connecting and doing this work afterwards. You are going to have ongoing access. All right. So we're just popping in that link in here below. I think we've got it in the comments above as well, but we'll pop it in here below for anyone that just wants to jump on in, because I tell you, the investment is going to be nothing compared to the activations that you are going to get from this week deep dive collective together. It is time to create heaven on earth. It is beyond time. We are at a crux point, a changing point in this lifetime. This is a time that we have all been waiting for, and we are being called to come together in these collectives. Let your soul lead you here for more ease, more grace, more abundance in your life, to step into and lead from the soul power, the creator that you are. Because if not now, when? Now is the time. And if you're feeling that draw, along with the incredible souls that have already joined us, hop on to this link and register now, and we'll see you Monday in the group 22-8-22, and we'll kick this thing off. Have an incredible day. Look at this, just stunning. Mwah. Sending you ocean bliss and radiant sun rays. Bless you.